Hello everyone watching on YouTube, and welcome back to The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky. We're on the PSP version of the game now, instead of the Steam release, and I can use my controller. Look at this, it's so beautiful. Oh, it's so nice being able to use my controller. Last stream was fun, because the game was fun, but dealing with the keyboard controls made me want to die. So I'm very glad to be able to use my controller again. Apparently, from everything I've heard from people and stuff I've seen online and everything else, everyone says that the Steam port of the first Trails game is very, very bad. But the second and third game work very smoothly. So after we finish this game, obviously, unless I for some reason hate it, which I doubt because I'm loving the game so far, when we move on to the second and third Trails in the Sky game, we will go back to the Steam versions of the game. But for now, we're using the PSP version of the game because it lets me use my controller. So I played back up to where we were before. It's a little bit different from the Steam port, just not in terms of the actual game. Obviously, that's the exact same. But the look of the game might be a little bit different. But mostly the same. I had to readjust to a couple of differences, a couple of different button things. Like now I hit square to bring up this and then choose one of these, which I actually really like. Just having one button that goes to most of these quick books instead of having a button for the recipe book and having a button for the notebook, etc., etc. I really like hitting square and then seeing them all and choosing one as a result. I really like it. Also different, I think in the Steam version of the game, I don't know, did they have the two different tabs for Bose and Rolent? They probably did, and I just don't remember, but when I got to Bose and it had a different tab in the book, I was like, oh, is that how it was on the Steam version? I thought they were all together, but either way, here we are. So, pretty good stuff, pretty good stuff. I did go back and do the Lost Kitten mission while I was having to replay back up my save file because it was the only mission we missed because I didn't know that the missions had timers at the time because I didn't know what the S, M, and L symbol meant on the missions. I thought it was, difficulty, not, or not difficulty. I thought it was how long the mission would take, not how much time you had to finish it. So I did the Lost Kitten mission, so we now have every mission so far in the game done. Gonna try and complete them all in the playthrough. I make no promises, but we'll attempt. But we're back where we were. I have not turned in the mission for beating the King Scorpion, but I did beat the King Scorpion again, so that's good. I also don't know if I have 5 monster fowl meats. We need to make sure that we get all of that for that mission. I don't know if I had it in the other playthrough or not, but if the game looks slightly different, if you're like, oh, it might look a little more low-res, because when you get in battle, you can tell that, the numbers are a little bit more low-res. At least they looked like it to me than they did on the Steam version, but it's very minimal. You know, at the end of the day, it's still a PSP game, but, same game, all things considered. So we're gonna be playing the PSP version for Trails in the Sky, and then we'll go back to the Steam ports for, Trails in the Sky 2 and 3. So, should be good. But we're back here at, whatever the heck this thing is called. I don't remember the name of it. It's some kind of a gate leading to, the enemy kingdom or something like that. But we need to, rest in the bar, but I can't figure out how to do it. Because I paid the guy to rest at the bar last time, and it was a Hawken Gate, that's what it's called. And I thought that would precede the game, but it didn't. I'm gonna do that again. But then I think if I come back out here and talk to this dude, he's just gonna be like, you gotta wait, brother. He ain't back yet. There's a bar in that rest stop over there. Why don't you go wait there for him? I'll let you know when he gets back. Yeah, I don't really, what am I missing here? I talked to the snooty-looking dude at the bar here. Oh, you talked to the dude at the bar a second time. Why do I have to talk to him twice? That's so weird. All right, if it works, it works. Good day to you all, my fine friends. You appear to be citizens of Liberl, but may I ask if you're traveling to the Empire? Nope, we're just here on an errand. We're not traveling to the Empire. You appear to be a citizen of Erebonia yourself. What about you? Are you here to visit the Liberl Kingdom? Ha! I'm glad you asked. I am indeed a visitor in Liberl, both for work and for pleasure. And you say you're running an errand, but I can see your true colors. I know exactly who you are. Who we are? Indeed, your bracers know. How do you know? We removed our bracer emblems. Wait, are you trying to tell us that you're in the same profession? It's true that there are guild branches in the Empire, but actually I'm not a bracer. I just know several people in the guild, that's all. And there's an air about you that reminded me of them, so I just thought I'd ask. Those are some excellent deductive reasoning skills you've got. I don't think an amateur could have picked us out of a crowd like that. I mean, you guys look like anime protagonists. Abo, thank you so much for the cheer. Greatly appreciated. Hello to everyone who's shown up in stream. Good to see you. Yo, Armed, what's up, brother? How you been? Are you sure you're a traveler? Haha, please don't look at me with such suspicious eyes. Those cold, flickering eyes of amber. Just like a glass of exquisite brandy. Is this guy okay? You just make me want to kiss you and hold you in my arms. All right, he's not okay. I don't want to be here anymore. What? You're a bold one, aren't you? Wait a minute, you? Are you one of those men who likes other boys? Okay. I just can't help myself when I see something beautiful standing before my eyes. Daughters of serenity, sons of elegance. Supernal melodies and cleansing landscapes. Masterpieces and stories to move the soul. And last but not least, the most exquisite in food and drink. For things such as these, those which pique my interest. So you're a pervert, just like I thought. Yep, definitely a pervert. How dreadful it is that genius is misunderstood in every generation. I feel as if my delicate glass heart is about to be broken. You, with your magnificent black hair, please comfort me in my time of need. I'm gonna have to pass. You've already scarred me for life as it is. I've heard strange conversations in my day, but this one is worth remembering. The look on that kid's face. Ha! Hey, you three. Hello, yes, I'd like you to arrest this man for weirding me out. Oh, it's the soldier from earlier. The general has just returned. I just spoke to him about the matter, and he said he'll meet you now. Really? Yeah, so come to the barracks with me immediately. Wow, that was much quicker than I thought. Yeah, now at least maybe we'll be able to find out what's going on. Okay, then let's be off, shall we? God, he's our new team member now. He does have a character portrait. Wait, is he actually gonna follow us and we're not gonna, like, say anything about it? Well, he's just coming with us? What are you following us around for? Your timing is excellent. You didn't miss a beat in exiting behind us. It seemed almost natural, scarily so. Ha! You noticed. Everything about you all just seems so interesting, I thought I'd take a gander. Please don't mind me. Carry on, my good gent and mademoiselles. Of course we're gonna mind. Now get you. Shoo. Shoo. Scrooge. Who was that guy? Seriously, what was his deal? I don't know, Joshua, but I'm confident we'll never see him again for the rest of the game. I know he had unique character art and, like, a really weird introduction that was just crazy, but something just tells me that he's out of the game. He'll come back in the third game, maybe. Maybe then. He's not normal, that's for sure. Getting rid of that weirdo was probably better not only for ourselves, but a service to the world at large, too. Now let's hurry and meet with the general. Yeah, we'll never run into that guy again, chat, don't worry. I'm sure he's out of the game now. We're gonna stream K-pop. Anyone else who's shown up in chat that I missed, good to have you. My computer's hard drive died, so I haven't had my computer for a week, but I'm glad to be back. Glad to have you back. Sorry that happened to your hard drive. That sucks. I hate when any part of a computer breaks. I could hear some arguing. Was there some kind of problem with another traveler? No, nothing big like that. That aside, could you let us meet with the general? Yeah, he's inside. His office is the last door on the left. Make sure you don't go wandering around in other places where you're not permitted. I'm gonna wander. End of the hallway on the left, got it. Also, you may notice when we start looking at, like, my orbments and stuff like that, some of the orbments might be different. The amount of experience might be a little different. I think I got Joshua and Estelle to level 11, so that should be the same as the other save file was. But my orbments, the items I have, all of that, could be a little different from what they used to be, just because I had to replay the game. You can also see my playtime isn't even at 4 hours, which is wrong. We played like 6 hours of the game, but because I was replaying stuff, I was able to play faster by just skipping a lot of dialogue, because I knew the dialogue already. End of the hallway to the left. The end of the hall on the left looks like this is the general's room. Knock. All right, here goes nothing. Also, chat, let me know about the game audio, if I need to turn it up or turn it down in the settings. I had to finagle with that just before stream started, because when I loaded up Streamlabs, it was way too loud, so I cranked it way down. So if it's too quiet as we play more, especially when we get in combat, let me know and I'll bump it back up a little bit. But it was like break your ears loud when I first loaded up Streamlabs, so I had to turn it way down. Are you here on behalf of Miss Maybell? That's right. Very well, come inside. Thank you for seeing us. What's up, dude? How's it going? I'm glad that you came. My name is Morgan. I've been tasked with guarding the Hocken Gate by Her Majesty, Queen Alicia. Alicia? I don't know. It's an honor to meet you, sir. We are all here on behalf of Mayor Maybell. Please pardon our intrusion during such a busy time. There's no need to apologize. I've known Maybell since she was but a child. I couldn't imagine ignoring her request, much less one from the mayor. All right, then, would you please read this first? There you go. So it's about the missing airliner, is it? Under ordinary circumstances, that information would be strictly confidential, but considering this is a request coming from her, I'll tell you everything I know. Sweet, Star. Why are you happy about something that doesn't concern you? Crap, I should have kept my mouth shut. The mayor appears quite distraught over the situation, and so we've wanted to do anything we can to assist her. I see. Well, I'm glad to hear that she's been blessed with some good people around her. Let me get right down to things and explain the status of our search efforts, without doing a background check on you or anything. Please do. I can't imagine living in this universe and seeing someone that looks like Sherazard and not being like, you've got to be a bracer. Like, you have to be a bracer. Why else would you dress like that? Let me see in chat. Game music's pretty low, sounds a bit quiet. I might have cranked it down too much. Let me get through this dialogue so I can get back to the options menu, and I'll put it back up a little bit. The airliner Lynn disappeared on its way to Roland after taking off from the Bose landing port. Presently, we have units searching all areas of the region, but we have yet to come up with anything. So what you're saying is the possibility of the incident being caused by monsters or an accident is fairly slim, right? If an airship of that size had crashed, it likely would have been discovered in the initial search efforts. Yes, that's exactly right. In fact, the flight route between Bose and Roland goes over some plains that allow a commanding view of the land. And, of course, the probability of the airliner going down in Valeria Lake or the ocean is extremely low. Boy, am I relieved to hear that it's probably not a worst-case scenario like that. So if those have been ruled out, then that leaves the door open to the possibility that the airship could have been taken, right? Which makes me think that the only remaining motives must be to loot the cargo or demand a ransom for the hostages. In other words, a hijacking, right? Also, considering the geographical conditions, it could have been a covert operation carried out by the Imperial Army. And that would be really big news if that were the case. What's the matter, General? I was just thinking that that's quite an impressive assessment for some civilians. We also considered the possibility that the Imperial Army was involved, so we have enforced strict regulations on the flow of information. An international incident, if taken lightly, could result in another war. War. What is it good for? Other than generating revenue. But thanks to the small mercies of adios. All right, see you later. Goodbye, General Morgan. The possibility for another conflict disappeared early this morning. A certain organization sent a letter to the royal family in Orbital Ship Co. claiming responsibility and demanding a ransom for the passengers. Okay. This organization goes by the name of the Capua family. Where have we heard that before? By the way, I'm glad that he mentioned the Capua family because I wanted to bring it back up, chat. When I was replaying through the game to get back to this point, I had a miserable experience trying to beat Josette again. I don't know what I need to go back and watch how I did it in the original playthrough because, like, fighting her was such a nightmare. Like, her stupid spell, petrify, whatever, kept getting the status effect. Her dudes kept getting, like, really lucky on, like, crit timing and, strength ups and stuff and kept killing people. I had to keep reviving them. And on top of that, when I killed the 3 dudes with Josette, Josette started spamming Tyr to just heal herself over and over again. It was a nightmare. I hated it. The Capua family? It couldn't be who I think it is, could it? The person who mentioned that she was part of the Capua family? I wonder. It certainly appears to be that way. The Sky Bandits, who have been operating in the shadows in the Bose region, are led by 3 siblings at their head. I take it you've heard of them? Not only have we heard of them, we just had a run-in with them in Roland. Shara tried to beat one of them with a whip. I just can't believe those good-for-nothing thieves have managed to create such a big incident here in Bose. Estelle! Oops. You had a run-in with them in Roland. I had heard that some of their gang had shown up in the Roland region, but I think he's on to us. Yeah, because of you and your big mouth. Well, don't even try and play it off, guys. I see now. I thought the way you were able to analyze the situation was strange for mere civilians. But I never would have guessed that a girl and a couple of kids like you were bracers. Who are you calling kids? Just for the record, Mayor Maybell did in fact request that we come here and talk to you. Silence, deceivers! Arrest these people for appearing under false advertisement or something, I don't know. Get in here, men! He looks pretty ticked. So this is how a hard-nosed military man acts, eh? They got guns! What's the matter, General? Did these visitors try to pull anything funny? These bracers need to be shown the door. Throw them out immediately! Bye. Just what is your problem, old man? Trying to brush us off like bugs? Huh, you're no different. Hiding your identity so you could try and finagle some information out of me? It's because you pull underhanded actions like that that the bracers can't be trusted. I mean, honestly, that's a pretty fair statement, to be real with you. Just where do you get off calling it finagling? It's your own fault since you didn't share information with the guild to begin with. Nonsense! Who in their right mind would leave an incident this big in the hands of a mere civilian group? I swear, of all the stupid things Maybell could have tried to pull, hiring a bunch of kids like this and getting in the way of our search party? How about you cut with the crap, General? Why do you think we've had to come all the way from Roland to begin with? It's because when it comes down to it, you military morons can't do your job. What did you just say? Holy cow. Shara's really ticked, all right. Everyone's upset. For the past few months, you've known about the string of burglaries, which seem to be the work of the Sky Bandits, right? And who, knowing full well it was them, dumped the workload onto the guild instead of looking into it themselves like they should have, huh? And now the second this incident happens, you get on your high horse with an attitude. Yet you've got nothing to show for it. No hostages or even the location of the missing airliner. Don't you think that's an embarrassment to the entire kingdom? Silence, girl! The military is an organization that runs on discipline and does not take action on a whim. Unlike a group I know of who didn't think ahead and let the Sky Bandits escape. So enough with your insolence! So you're really looking for a fight, aren't you? Holy cow, that was loud. How sad it is to see such discord. Oh no. You weren't supposed to show up again until the third game. Strife brings nothing to be borne, but only extends the barren wilderness within our hearts. Let me sing a requiem for you all, one to soothe your parched souls. A gentle yet wistful tune, to bathe your brittle spirits and cause the deserts of your hearts to bloom. Is this guy's dialogue written by the same people who did Persona 4 Arena? Brightly shooting stars, leaving trails in the skies. Boom! Game over! Let's go! Roll credits, lads! Like a guiding light, they show me the way to your eyes. Oh, I can't proceed this. This yearning passion tears my heart in twain. And the cruel moon mocks my pain. This is my first Trails game, yes. I've never played anything in the Trails series until now. Words. If this fleeting dream shall never be, a single wound will remain in my heart for all to see. Our passionate first and final kiss. Okay. I don't know why, but this reminds me of the scene in Undertale where Mettaton sings a song. Your tears to me are an amber bliss. Let us immure this eternal love. Immure? Why are we listening to this? I want the general to be like, guard, shoot him. Shoot him now. Oh, he did the anime hair flip thing. Oh, whoops, I double-clicked X and didn't see what that dialogue was because I was reading chat. I don't know what I just skipped. Sorry. What is it that is most precious above all? That's love and peace, baby. He's a tree hugger. He's a dang hippie. Shoot him. I think it's about time for the search party to be returning with the reports. That's right, General. I should get back to my duties and make sure you don't let those kids in again. Well, that happened. Oh, and cancel any further checks on the travelers along the Eisen Road. Having these kids around any longer will just be an eyesore. Right away, sir. He ran away. I wish we could escape. He's still right behind us, isn't he? Kill me. No matter which country you visit, military men lack romanticism. But you lot, on the other hand, appear to appreciate my aesthetic sense, not even slightly. You know, maybe we should get going ourselves. Yeah, good idea. We had a bit of trouble, but we did manage to get some information. After we head back to Bose, how about we think about our future plan of attack? Yeah, let's battle the military. Huh? Where are you going? Wait for me. I mean, please wait for me. He's a leech.